That music's got everybody in here dancing. Even Justin, our TD in here, he's dancing. I've never seen him dance before. All right, today the Northern Hemisphere welcomes the spring equinox. The first day of spring is a traditional day to start in the garden. And here to help you get started is Steve Hall, Nursery Pro and Regional VP with Moon Valley Nurseries. Thanks for coming in. And man, it is such a cool chance to have pride in home ownership, the beautiful flowers, but it can be overwhelming for some people. So what do they need to be doing right now?
Yeah, it's sometimes not having the template and sometimes buying trees and plants can be an intimidating purchase for people. They just have never had to do it before, right? So as long as you have a goal in mind of whether it's to add privacy, whether it's to add shade or add fruit trees, or just you don't know what you want to do and you want to come take a look around. This is the time of year to be planting, with the warm days, cool nights, the plants get a little reprieve in the evenings. It's a lot easier on water. A lot of people plant in the summertime and a lot more maintenance involved when they have to do that.
Speaking of water, there are some places that have water restrictions. You can't water a lot. What are the things that people would really benefit from that would not need a ton of water?
There's a lot of low water, low maintenance plants, even some plant material that's almost no water, like your cacti and agaves. You see a lot in the Central Texas region, more of that type of stuff growing. People are starting to learn that the maintenance side of it's a lot easier for them. So a lot of your ornamental grasses, your cool cacti, agaves, if you buy those native style plants and install those native style plants, it's a lot less work for you. But really, even if it's a regular water type of plant, if you plant it at the opportune time and it's established by the time the summer heat gets here, then it's a lot less care for you then because it's already established.
So what types of flowers will bring the beautiful color that we should be putting in right now? Or plants, flowers, other ones?
Yeah, right now there's a lot of annual color that people are putting in to prep for Easter and whatnot, maybe having company over, those type of things. There's a lot of staple plants like your ornamental grasses that provide cool color with the foliage. A lot of lantana, a lot of cool ground covers. When we set up pottery and when we set up people's homes, we kind of do what's called a thriller, a filler, and a spiller type of layout, right? So you have your items that create your height, then you have your mid-level, maybe hedge material, then you have your lower level, and it creates tiers and gives you just a little bit more of a natural appeal than planting a bunch of stuff in straight lines.
The rule of threes too. I like that. I like that idea. So what do we need to do as far as to be in style, in with the trends? What's happening right now that's kind of maybe new and most people maybe haven't seen yet?
Yeah, I'd say the styles change. It's odd. I've been in the plant industry for over 15 years, and
You look great, by the way.
Thanks, man. I started young, but in the plant industry, there are different things that kind of phase in and phase out. A lot of it's weather-based, right? 2 to 3 years ago, we had some pretty catastrophic weather events that caused a lot of plant material to die off, and people don't want to have to replace that stuff every year, which we understand. So we try to carry product that's going to be cold tolerant as well, and they don't have to worry about replacing every year. There's some lower cost items like your pretty flowers you could use, but a lot more mass plantings. And what I mean by that, instead of planting a row of something, especially in commercial areas, you'll see large groups of the same plant all together. And especially if you use a grass for that, it almost looks like one big piece of ornamental grass, and then they all bloom at the same time, and it creates a really more like a loud statement for them.
Well, the best thing to do, obviously, is come in person. A lot of people will have questions. Where can they come visit you in person at Moon Valley?
Our nearest location is to here is on Pond Springs Road in North Austin, but we have 4 locations in the Central Texas area. Another one in Buda. We have a location in San Antonio. We're actually about to open up a second one in San Antonio, and another location as well in Dripping Springs.
That's the best way. Just come on in and ask the questions because you got questions. Even the pros have questions. So, well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.